La Pascualita, a possessed mannequin or a real human mummy? And what does the legend say? On March 25th, 1930, the Pascualita mannequin reportedly arrived at a sideboard of La Popular, a Chihuahuan bridal shop. According to the most widely accepted account, Pascualita Esparza Perales de Perez, a company's owner, imported the mannequin from France, but there are theories the mannequin is actually the dead daughter of the shop owner. However, one more account says that the mannequin was purchased by Miss Esperanza as she was so intrigued by the details of the mannequin and was particularly influenced by the resemblance of the mannequin to her and her sister. Well, the true story of the mannequin has not been determined yet, but the mystery and theories surrounding it are extremely intriguing and spine-chilling. Here we have a close-up of the mannequin's hands, and they're often noted as being particularly realistic. Tragic death of the daughter of the shop owner. Since 1930, when La Pascualita first showed up in the window of the bridal shop in Chihuahua, Mexico, individuals have been paying attention. People in the area were said to have been shocked by how real the mannequin looked and how much she looked like the daughter of the shop owner, Pascuala Esparza. If legends are to be believed, the daughter of the shop owner was getting ready to get married when a black widow spider bit her and poisoned her. Unfortunately, she died on her wedding day. Not long after she died, the mannequin showed up in the shop window, starting the story that was actually the beautifully preserved body of the unlucky would-be bride. La Pascualita and her strange behavior, though. It was impossible for people not to look at the mannequin while they pass across the shop. Given the intricate details on the mannequin, La Pascualita was different from other mannequins of the era, as she had a better wax finish, glass eyes, real human hair, and eyelashes implanted, hair and eyelashes, and her expression, unlike those of the many lifeless-looking mannequins, was alive and reflected emotions as if it were a real person. Although the owner gave her the nickname Conchita for her appearance on the day of La Encarnacion, the common people started referring to it as La Pascualita due to her resilient outlook and her resemblance to the deceased daughter of the shop owner. La Pascualita had up until this point just attracted interest, but beginning in the 1960s, it's unknown if this was before or after 1967, rumors started to circulate that the wax bride was alive and could move at night when no one was around or smile at selected individuals. Now, particularly after Pascualita Perez de Perez died in 1967, rumors started to circulate more frequently, with some people claiming that La Pascualita followed them with her eyes, that her ghost followed them for a while if they kept looking at her, or that for a brief moment tiny red veins appeared in her eyes. Well, how could that happen when she had glass eyes? But anyway, it was even reported that some workers at La Popular quit their jobs after witnessing La Pascualita sob or move, and that some others refused to dress her because allegedly greenish veins appeared on her legs before disappearing, like the red veins that several people claim to have seen in the whites of their eyes. Every time I go near Pascualita, my hands break out in a sweat. Her hands are very realistic, and she even has varicose veins on her legs. I believe she's a real person. An eyewitness commented. Another local theory says that initially La Pascualita was merely a mannequin. However, once it was visited by a French magician who immediately fell in love with the bridal mannequin. Hence, every night the magician would go to the store, bring her to life, dance with her, and show her around the town before returning her back to the storefront. I mean, you can understand how vivid fantasies were of the Mexicans. Now, regardless of her exact origins, La Pascualita had become a legendary figure. Throughout the years, it's nearly impossible to verify the roots of the mannequin, and even the name Pascuala Esparza may have been invented after the fact. It certainly seems unlikely that a mummified corpse can possibly survive total intact in the Mexican heat for 8 decades, but the present owner seems to recognize that La Pascualita is profitable, at least for his business, When questioned about the truth about the renowned storefront mannequin, he just winked and asked, "Is it true? I truly cannot comment." Well, what do you think? Please leave your comments. This is by Infinity Explorers, by Arsha Srivastava. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box